Yes, it's crypto week, one of the biggest weeks in crypto history. And Bitcoin broke all-time highs. XRP is soaring and the markets are doing pretty decent despite the teeny tiny pullback. However, we have to talk about the elephant in the room when we're discussing crypto week. And unfortunately, it has to do with Gavin Newsom, Governor of California, the state I was born and raised in, and Ripple. I'm going to need you guys to watch this video with an open mind and watch the entire thing. But most importantly, I want you to drop me a comment after you watch it with your thoughts, coming from somebody who has analyzed the situation, who's used critical thinking, who's heard what I said, but listened to themselves and done due diligence and look for an opposing opinion. Gavin Newsom has announced the launch of the California Breakthrough Project with Ripple. Partners include not only Ripple, but Coinbase and MoonPay. And the first meeting was June 6th at Ripple headquarters in San Francisco. And apparently their goal is to boost government efficiency and collaboration with tech and business leaders. And they're going to be focusing on modernizing public services, fixing inefficiencies, transparency, and ethical safeguards. I also want to remind you I'm born and raised in Los Angeles County. I've worked at a nonprofit. I currently support a nonprofit. And I'm very in tune to my local communities out in Southern California. So if we heard this news in any other state, this would be bullish. I would be absolutely excited about it. Because at the end of the day, crypto is here to stay. Bitcoin is here to stay. And both crypto and Bitcoin were created for the people, by the people, to remove the third-party predatory parties. But unfortunately, Gavin Newsom does not have a good track record in California. And neither do a lot of the other public servants. For example, Maxine Waters is a representative of California. She is a member of the Financial Services Committee. And remember that photo op she did with Sam Bankman-Fried? Well, she's already started off this week very negatively. This is supposed to be Crypto Week, where the public servants discuss the Genius Act, the Clarity Act, and the Anti-CBDC Act. Well, she's already come out and said very negative things about creating laws, regulations, and guidelines for crypto. She went ahead and made a post on X. On day 3 of the Anti-Crypto Corruption Week, I'm sounding the alarm in my MSNBC op-ed. GOP crypto bills don't just fail to protect consumers, they greenlight Trump's billion-dollar crypto grift and invite the next financial crisis. First and foremost, ma'am, you were closely affiliated with Sam Bankman-Fried and his parents. You know, the guy that stole billions of dollars from people? In addition to that, what you're saying is not factual in any way, shape, or form. One of the problems we had in crypto in the United States is we didn't have guidelines. We didn't have basic rules for people to follow. What ended up happening, especially to companies like Ripple, they got unjustly sued. So yeah, there's good actors and there's bad actors in crypto. But instead of trying to push through positive innovation or laws, you're out here just out the side of your neck, ma'am. Then we've got Mr. Brad Sherman. He's hated crypto over the years. He is a politician serving as the U.S. representative for California's 32nd district. Congressional district. I remember him saying negative things about crypto since I first got in way back in 2017. And some of his political donations come from banks, which makes total sense. You can go ahead and research that yourself. And me personally, I don't like Gavin Newsom any way, shape, or form just because I haven't seen him do anything positive for communities, LA fires, etc. But that's neither here nor there. The issue I'm having is that I feel like this meeting with Newsom is going to waste these companies' time. It's going to waste Ripple's time, Coinbase's time, MoonPay's time. And as of right now, I don't see how any good will come from it. But at the same time, I do appreciate Ripple, MoonPay, and Coinbase actually stepping up to the plate and trying to talk to these public servants. I just hope their time isn't wasted. And I also understand why Ripple's doing this. They're playing 69D chess. They want to make sure that they have a good relationship with every single person that is going to be making laws regarding their utility, their business model. And that's why they met at the headquarters in San Francisco. That's probably still why Ripple has headquarters in San Francisco, to maintain a good relationship with the folks from California in the tech capital of the world. Really quickly, I support the goal to boost government efficiency and collaboration with tech and business leaders. However, I just don't see that happening. When you're talking about transparency, crypto is the perfect thing for transparency. Look at blockchain technology. There's a public ledger. Anytime a transaction or an action is made, it is immutable. It's there forever. And I would absolutely love to see California's spending, the public servant spending on the blockchain. As far as fixing inefficiencies, I think that would 100% help benefit California. Primarily when we're talking about the DMV, and I believe Tesla was working on that way back in the day, but I might be wrong. Property records, public records, and just essentially forcing the public servants to be more transparent, the cities at all different levels. So we'll see what happens, but that's just my 2 cents. Bye.